Who's your MVP?
Embiid.
Embiid. You did not stutter. Oh, you. By the way, TJ, who he's the Clippers Sixer fan of this organization.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I feel the same way too.
I don't disagree with what Giannis said, I think about 2 weeks ago, that he felt like he should be the MVP of the last 5 years. I don't disagree, because I think there's a handful of guys every year. I think Embiid could have won, and this is all due respect with Joker, could have won either one of the last 2 MVPs. So I think there's a handful of guys that can always be in that mix. But they're all European or foreign players now that are kind of dominating these big awards. But I just think Embiid's ability, not only on the offensive end, but his ability to change shots and rebound and block shots on the defensive end, he's incredible. I would have loved to see him play when it was a center league. When I first came in the league in the early 2000s, the rule was it had to go inside out. Like, you could never just come down the floor and shoot a three-point shot.
Right.
That wasn't the game. It had to go inside out. I would have loved to see how he faced up night in, night out against Shaqs and David Robinsons and Tim Duncans and, Elijah Wans and those kind of guys, because I feel like his skill set is up there. Yeah. And I just would like to see night to night bump against those kind of guys. That would have been great.
Yeah, that would have been great. He is kind of like that throwback when you think about that. And I guess Wembanyama is going to come very soon and add his name from the foreigner mix coming in.
He's going to have to gain some weight, but I love that this guy's shooting one-legged three-point shots, and he's 7
and
foot.
And following that video of him following up his three,
incredible. I just love that it's really the growth of the game has been tremendous, and I think that the purists hate that there's no defense, but I think the game has grown because it's so offensive oriented now, and that's fun to see. You don't want to see Detroit lock someone up and the final score 92-89. You want to see fireworks.
My 12-year-old, for his birthday, we took him and a bunch of his friends to a game. It was the Clippers-Kings game.
Oh, the highest-scoring game in history.
That went into double overtime, and if you've never seen a 12-year-old happy,
nothing like it.
Wait till they go into double overtime for a game that's going to end like 178, 174. I mean, and that was wild.
Yeah.
That was an unbelievable night. So I guess last one for you is what would you do, Matt Barnes, to fix the back-to-back sit-downs and the load management and anything like that? Because, again, some kids, Cleveland Cavalier fans, for instance, Luka, Steph, Kawhi, all got load managed in their one trips to Cleveland.
That's tough.
So I'm just throwing it out there. Is there a fix to this?
The only thing I could think is shorten the season. But then that would shorten money and that would shorten TV. Like, just saying that sounds logical, but there's a lot that goes into play. But it's unfortunate. It's a different game, and people get mad at it. You can get mad at it. I mean, I remember playing in the league. It was a badge of honor to play 82 plus the playoffs.
Well, then I guess that my question for you would be, because right now it does seem like the players are begging out, hey, got to manage my load. But isn't it just somebody in August and September coming up with looking at the schedule saying these are the days that they're going to sit, come heck or high water, they're going to sit? Isn't that?
I never thought of that. That could.
That's what I'm
just
thinking.
Heads up, cities that we're coming to, we're not going. That would be. That's fair.
That's what I'm hearing. That these decisions are not made.
Fair.
Like it's not like Clay or Kawhi is coming and saying, you know what. You need to manage my load.
Most of the time,
tonight.
Most of the time, it's out of their hands with all the low technology that they're doing.
That's what I'm saying.
I think you thank Pop for this. He started doing this with San Antonio.
He's the father of load management.
Yeah, he started doing it with San Antonio when it was getting. I mean, he knew his team was coming to an end of a run, so he wanted to make sure that they were as fresh as they could be for the playoffs. But then on the flip side, you look at it. As much as we wanted to see Kawhi this year, Kawhi's been the best player in the playoffs this year. In my opinion.
That's right.
He's averaging like 35 a game. He's making KD's life hell every single night. Like, the payoff for the organization, I understand now. You know what I mean? If you're going to be able to come out and give me that kind of effort every single night, you're playing over 40 minutes a night, I guess we just got to wait till the playoffs to see our guys play.
I guess their answer, because I have been complaining about that for much of the season, the answer would be, well, even – the load managing might have cost us being a top 4 seed.
Yeah.
But guess who's got home court advantage right now in that actual series
Clippers.
for the rest? That's right.
I was trying to tell you that in November, Rich, but you ain't want to listen to me. But you
No,
know,
I listen
now I got
to
Matt Barnes on the side.
No,
So
I hear you.
It's tough because, like you said,
Honestly,
Rich,
you weren't listening.
because obviously, the price of a ticket has gone up, and you're in some of these smaller cities where to see Steph play, to see LeBron play, to see KD play, Luka play will make your year. And they come and you find out the day of, after you paid $700 for 3 people to go to the game, that your favorite player's not playing. So I completely get that side, and not to bring up Kobe again, but that was Kobe's thing. He's just like, I never know this could be this kid's only chance to see me play. I remember him clear as day saying that. So it's just a different game, unfortunately, from a fan standpoint. But then on the flip side, you see the business side, and these guys are making a ton of money, and the most important thing in the year is the playoffs. So
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.